So this is a demonstration of the graphical user interface that I created for my Murgetroid 3. And I used a program called Bluetooth Electronics, which is available on the Android App Store. And this program will run on any Android-based tablet. So what I'd like to show you is right now it's running in a normal show mode that's programmed into the device. But by going into create mode, which I can do by hitting the switch or just actually touching any of these other controls, it'll go into create mode. And this is the default create mode image. I'm going to clear this image out with the clear button, and I'm going to generate new images. And there's lots of ways to do it, but probably the easiest way to do it is using the generate image mode. And I'm just going to hit that, and what happens is that lines are generated, and 5 lines are generated, and they're all different colors based on this random hue. So let's say we like that image, and so we're going to save it. Let's then do some things with it. So, for example, some of the things we can do with it are we can do transformations that either operate individually with the button or operate continuously. And I can change the speed of that or the effect of that translation with the effect slider. Moving it down slows it up. That moves it down. The speed slider is used for a little different purpose. It's for slowing down the show in play save mode. But okay, so here that's one type of transformation. Here's a different one. There's a bunch of different things that happen each time. That's one that has to operate when spinning. So then there's things, for example, let's load the original image back here. We just do that. And let's do a translation. This translation, for example, just flips it up and down. And it does that every time I hit that button. If I turn that switch on, it'll do it continuously. And it'll do it at a speed set by the speed slider. Okay, so that's one type of translation. I'll move it up and we'll see what a different kind looks like. So there it's doing something completely different. Each one of these is different, flipping, rotating, all kinds of different type things that are happening with the translation. And there's a good 7 of them, so it does quite a lot of different things. So let's turn that back off. Let's load the original image back. Okay. And now let's do some color transformations. Color transformations are fun. There's 3 different ones at the moment. We can cycle that. You see it's cycling and the speed is set by the speed control. Here's a one where I'm going to change the hue. And the hue is the separation in colors in the hue is set with the effect slider. And you can see it's pretty, very pretty. This is a slightly different version of that. It's going in a different direction. The hue is changing from the middle to the out. Okay, so let's do something else here. Let's clear the image out. And let me demonstrate draw mode. In draw mode, for example, I'm going to create a circle. And the way I do that is I start by putting the middle of the circle, say here, and then let's put the radius out to there. And there's a circle. It's a green circle, and it's green because it's random. I could make it any color I want. I could make it a yellow circle. See, it's showing yellow now in the yellow indicator. The slider's on yellow, and it changes based on where the slider position is. So let's do this. Let's create a let's create a rectangle around the circle. Let's see if we can do that. You go from here to there. There's some rectangles. And once again, we can save this image. Let's just save that for fun here in slot 2. And now the pièce de résistance is to have the ability to play this show. So let's play the show. And it'll go through quite a number of different things to make this an interesting show. It's fantastic if you watch it rotating. And then once again, if you had more images, it would combine the different images together. The final thing I could show you here is that I can't actually show you unless it's rotating, but I have the ability to, on the fly, have any of these images it'll say love, joy, wow, Murgetroid, be happy. It shows that on the outside ring of the Murgetroid as it spins. It has to be spinning for you to see that. And then also this continuous image text. It's hard to describe, so I won't. In any case, I hope you've enjoyed this and understand that this is still a work in progress, but that at least I'm at a point now where I believe it's demonstratable. The intent was to have anybody be able to walk up to this thing and just by flipping controls and pushing buttons, not really knowing what they're doing, be able to create images that are very pleasing. Thank you for watching.